This is one of my lower end of the value ladder scripts, okay? I'm typically using this for if I want to have some kind of sales message on a squeeze page. Usually I just have a headline, but if I do have some kind of sales message on a squeeze page, this is the script I follow. If I'm doing a free plus shipping thing, this is the script I follow, okay? And that's about as far up as I go. If I'm selling something that's over free plus, I mean, you might be able to use this as well for like a $7 product. But if it gets more than that, I switch to the script we'll show you guys after lunch, okay? But anything of the bottom tier, this is the one that I use because it's quick, it's fast, and it gives me everything I need to have to be able to close a sale at a very, very low dollar amount, okay? I'll also use this a lot of times for webinar registration page, why they should register for webinar. So if I'm doing either trying to get them to opt in, to register, or buy a free plus shipping thing, this is the script, okay? And the script is very, very simple. It's the who, what, why, how. I'm going to answer these 4 questions, okay? So question number 1, who am I? Question number 2 is what do I have? Question number 3 is why do you need it? And question number 4 is how do you get it? Okay? So this is how it works in the real world. In fact, this is how I did it on .com Secrets Labs. Hey, my name is Russell Brunson. Answer question number 1. Okay, question number 2. I got this really cool book I just created. It's called .com Secrets Labs. It's 108 proven split test winners. That's what I got. Okay? I got, why do they? This book is so awesome. Like if you look through here, it's got split tests for all of my favorite split tests. It's got this and that. It's going to show you this part and this part. And this book literally put my heart and soul into it. And the reason why you need this, if you don't know what to split test, you don't know what to do or what the first step is, the second step, this book will give you a guide that you can just use and just copy my best split test. Just look at them, copy them, and make money. Like I'm just basically giving you a cheat sheet, and that's why you need this. Okay, there's my why. And then how. This is how you can get this book. It's not going to cost you anything, completely free, but I do need you to cover the shipping and handling. As you can see, this is a huge book, super awesome. But if you cover the shipping and handling, it's just going to be $10. I will ship this out to you for free. And right here on the side, there's a button. Click on that button and fill out the form, and then we'll ship this out to you. Boom, that's how they can get it. That easy? Okay. Free DVD, I would do the same thing. Free whatever, automated webinar. I got this webinar coming up. It's going to be awesome. This is why you need it. This is how you get it. Just register on the form on the side. So the how is like my call to action. Where am I telling them to go? Okay. So that's the core message. Now, the other amplifiers you can add on this, and I didn't realize this till when I was preparing this whole thing. I was looking at all of our front end things, and the core script I've always used when I create my videos is the who, what, why, how. But I realized in like the .com Secrets Labs, and you can see it really blatant, is I have that whole thing. That's the first message, and at the bottom of it, I have 4 closes that I use. Okay, the first close was the catch, because everyone's wondering like, what's the catch? Okay, and so with this, basically because there's no catch, I say, look, everyone's wondering what the catch is. There's no catch. I'm not charging you continuity. I'm not doing anything sneaky or whatever. I'm just trying to get one of my best products in your hand. Okay, I explain if there's a catch, I got to explain what it is. If there's not a catch, explain that there's not a catch, and then you have to give them kind of a reason why, like a because. I can't remember which book. Someone here, I'm sure, will know what it is, but I think it might have been Cialdini's or someone's. But he was doing this study in a college. They had like a drinking fountain in the corner, and they had this huge line of people behind them, and everyone's getting in line, and they're taking these drinks, and they wanted to test. They just wanted to test like different psychology about how they could get people to do what they wanted. So they would do is they have these people go up in this huge line, and they have them cut in front of like the first person, and say like, hey, I need to cut in line. And they did all these tests for a long time, and what they found is that they came in and said, hey, I need to cut in line. People were like, no, get in the back. But if they gave somebody a reason, any kind of reason, just a because, hey, I need to cut in line because I got to go to the bathroom. They'd be like, all right. It didn't care. It didn't matter what the because was. Hey, I need to cut in line because I'm thirsty. Like, okay, cool. As long as you gave them a because, they're like, oh, okay, cool. And it was like, I can't remember the numbers. It was like 93% of the time that they used a because and to put anything after it, even if it was completely ridiculous or stupid, the person didn't say anything. But if they just said, I need to do this without giving a reason why, because, then the people would say no almost every single time. So there's a power in that. So my catch is like, this is the catch, or there is no catch. And the reason why I'm doing this is because of this. Okay, I want them to know. It's like, oh, cool, Russell's doing it just because he wants to be cool. Okay, or Russell's doing it because he wants to make more money off me in the back end. Whatever it is, like you can literally tell them, like, my goal is to give you this. You're going to fall in love with it, and then you're going to buy something really expensive later on. They're like, oh, cool, that makes sense. As long as you give them a because, they're going to be happy, right? So that's the first one. Second one, especially on these low ticket things, there has to be some kind of urgency. These are impulse sales, right? Like, here's this free book, it's going to be here forever, buy it whenever you want. They're like, okay, cool, I'll come back. You've got to have some kind of urgency. So for us, we print 1,000 of these at a time. So I'm like, hey, we print 1,000 at a time. The first shipment went out and we sold out in 2 weeks or 2 days. Second shipment we sold out in 3 days. We've got some right now. If this page is up, we got some open right now. I have no idea when they're going to be gone, but when they're gone, they're gone. So click on the button now. Okay, automated webinar. This thing's happening this week. You got to do it right now. Okay, squeeze page. This is available right now, but it's not going to be available forever. Some kind of urgency you have to tie because it's an impulse sell. And impulse sales, if you don't have that urgency, you don't take them. Yeah, don't lie. And I learned this from Armin Morin because I asked him, because he speaks at like 80 events, and every single time he had this great urgency. And I'm like, how do you do urgency when you're speaking every week and you're selling the exact same thing? Like, when people catch on? And he said what he does is he tries to tie it to something that's intangible so that people don't. You know, with us, we're lucky because we are printing. That's the nice thing about the free plus shipping stuff is that you're printing and for us, we really do runs at a time. So we can tie it to that. But if you don't have something like that, if it's digital or whatever else, what I learned from Armin that was awesome is that he'd always say, there's order forms in the back, and when they're gone, they're gone. When they're gone, they're gone. What does that mean? When they're gone, they're gone. But it gives you urgency without like lying, right? Like, I'm selling these books right now. When they're gone, you got to hurry. All right. When they're gone, they're gone. So that's what I use whenever I don't have something specific I can tie it to. It's just when they're gone, you better hurry. So it's very vague, but it works. Yeah, when they're gone, they're gone. I can't keep this online forever. When they're gone, they're gone. It's the because stuff, right? I need to get a drink because my wife is angry. All right, come on in. Someday I'm taking this offline because when they're gone, they're gone. All right, cool. Yeah, the FCC may shut me down. Did you guys ever, like, you guys know Kevin Trudeau? They finally got him after all these years. But I remember we were in Mexico, my wife and I, and we're watching his infomercial. Man, he is so good. Like, if you want to watch, like, the best salesman ever, I wish he would have used his powers for good because, man, he was the best salesman, I think, probably ever. I remember sitting there and watching this thing. His whole pitch is like, here's where the FCC shut me down here. Here's where the government shut me down here. They're coming after me. This infomercial is up right now, but they're trying to control the media, and I'm going to be pulled out any second now. And we're in Mexico at 3 in the morning watching this infomercial. And my wife is trying to figure out how to call on her cell phone back to her. Like, she's paying all these international fees to order the book. And I'm like, honey, like, how? This is what I do all day long. Like, you can't, like, anyway, it just made me laugh. But, like, that's like how good these kind of, that pitch is. Like, it's like the best pitch in the world. Like, hurry before the U.S. government finds out. All right. Urgency. Okay, guarantee. One thing I learned this from Jason Fladlin. I think it's really, really cool. He just makes weird guarantees that are crazy. And he's like, most people are like, I guarantee my product for 30 days, your money back. And they're so bland, it doesn't really do anything. And it's kind of like this whole pattern interrupt. Like, if you can do a pattern interrupt with your guarantee, it's a really cool thing. So what I saw Frank Kern do on the book, and so I kind of copied it for my free book, I thought was cool, is he said, like, it's free, it's $5 shipping handling, but if for whatever reason you don't like it, like, just let me know, and I'll still refund your shipping handling. You keep the book, and blah, blah, whatever it is. I thought that was really cool. I read this one guarantee the other day where the guy guaranteed if you implement it didn't work, he would eat a cockroach live and post a video on YouTube. Like, just weird stuff like that where you're just like, just a pattern interrupt, so they understand there's a guarantee. Because most people will just gloss through that, but the guarantee is really powerful. So guarantee, and then if you're doing it like the way we do ours, I'm sure you've seen them before. We usually have our video here, our call to action here, kind of our sales letter, which is usually. Let me see. So when I'm like the .com Secrets Labs, when the way it's structured is this video is the who, what, why, how. The copy down here, I had a bunch of bullet points just kind of brag about everything that's in there. Then I went catch, urgency, guarantee, and then from Russell Brunson. And then the PS is like, hey, for all you guys who just scroll to the bottom and want to know what the actual offer is, this is what it is again. And I recap the offer in like 2 sentences. So that's what the recap is. Because a lot of people are going to see this video, scroll to the bottom, and look right here. So I just flat out say, look, for all you guys who are scrolling, this is what the offer is, and just call them out. So if you want to look at how we do at .com Secrets Labs, you guys can kind of just knock that off. But that's what the recap is. That's how we structure our pages for our free plus shipping stuff. Okay. And again, some of these things, like if I was in an automated webinar, I'm probably not going to give a guarantee and a recap, stuff like that. Like, again, the core things is the who, what, why, how. The other ones on the bottom are things you can add to it depending on what you're selling, how you're selling, and stuff like that. Bottom value ladder, make crazy guarantees because we're trying to get people in the door. Okay, if someone signed up for $25,000 coaching package, I'm not guaranteeing nothing, because if I spend my time, my energy, my effort, and they don't like it, like I'm not giving the money back that I spent all the time. So my guarantee shifts up as I move the value ladder, which is usually fine, because again, they know you like it. Like, if they see value here, here, and here, you kind of weeded out all your tire kickers and the people that are going to be garbage down lower, and the good people are up here. And so my guarantee changes. Like our guarantee now in our high-end coaching, you got 3 days, right? You sign the contract, you got 3 days, and then it's done, right? And that's kind of how that's how most of you guys should structure things as well. Yeah, that's based on law. I think we have to do that. Yeah, you have 3 days in the contract. So our high expense, I mean, you guys know that paid expense stuff. You sign a contract, you got 3 days, and after that, it's done. So that's why initially, like, if you look how we do it, you guys, as soon as you sign the contract, we send you something in email, because that's officially when the clock starts. Coaching has begun. You've got the intake form, boom, and the three-day clock kind of starts going. So, good questions. All right. Any other questions on who, what, why, how? If you guys are like, need to make a sales video really, really fast, this is it. Get your iPhone out, boom, who, what, why, how, done, put it up, make some money really quick. It's just the fastest, easiest way to test something, get it out there. We use the script all the time, especially when we want to do something fast. Okay, the other ones I'm going to show you are really good, but it's going to take you a day, a week, a month to create the whole entire sales thing. This is one that's the fast, the easy. We pulled out of our pocket a couple times a week. When I'm doing a webinar, or I'm doing an email, I use this. I use all sorts of different parts in my thing. I think John Carlton was the one who first showed me that process, who, what, why, how, and we've been using it for 5 or 6 years.